Hello and welcome to another episode of the Voices of Innovation. In this episode, we will be hearing from 5 fourth graders in the Brunswick schools telling us about what it's like to learn in a greenhouse and what school is like when a greenhouse is included. We're going to jump right into the interview, and so you're going to meet the students right away. Enjoy.
Abby, Keisha, Owen, Reese, and Gavin, and they are all fourth grade students with Miss Tufts.
Beautiful.
So
Welcome.
they recently just got to do some pretty cool work in the greenhouse and during some of the new units.
So I'm going to start with, what is it like to have a greenhouse included in school? What goes on there?
Exciting.
It's exciting? And hands, yeah, go right ahead.
It's educational.
I feel like it's just really, I don't know, it's hard to explain, but like we're really lucky to have a greenhouse so we can explore plants and learn about them.
Yeah.
In Puerto Rico, we didn't have a school. I mean, we had a school. We didn't have a greenhouse or anything that has to do with plants.
Yeah.
So it's like a new experience
Excellent.
to welcome.
Yeah.
Because here, a lot of people don't come from it. So that's pretty cool.
So that's a new experience that they can have.
Yes.
Wonderful. Can you tell us what happens in the greenhouse? What does learning in the greenhouse look like? We'll work on your house.
We're learning about like bees. When we went in there, they're talking about bees and like how bees pollinate other things, like other plants.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that stuff.
And yeah, there's like plants, and yeah, I liked it.
It gets really in-depth and hands-on things.
Mm-hmm. Do your hands get dirty?
Yes.
Yeah.
That's part of it.
That's part of it?
We like decompose plants to get their seeds and plant them again.
Mhm.
Yeah, it was fun.
There was a lot of plants happening, but it was
Yeah.
fun.
And you had something you wanted to say?
I did a plant with, like, I think might have been milkweed or something. It had a lot of fuzz inside and it kept floating around it.
Oh, very cool.
Oh, what was the question again?
What do you do in the greenhouse? What's learning like in the greenhouse?
We learned about the plants and how pollinators work. And I was surprised to know that it's harder than I thought to recognize the seed.
Mm-hmm.
It's like the fuzz. But the seed is like very skinny, but it's like not that small. And then there was another seed where it was like a particle. And I
Yeah.
was like,
So you're identifying different kinds of
yeah.
plants and bees and all this kind of thing.
There's like tons of bees, like a million bees. I thought, like in Maine, there was only a couple species of bees.
Just like
no, there's
2,000.
I have one more question. What advice would you give teachers? Because we're going to share these videos with teachers all across the state who might be interested in doing something similar. What advice would you give teachers if they wanted to use a greenhouse to bring into the learning with students?
I would say plant like a lot of plants, because that you can learn about a lot of plants and you can write it down. Then you have new experiences.
Okay. A lot of plants, yeah.
You have to be really smart.
They have to be really
Yeah.
smart.
I
Okay.
think it helped.
Yeah.
Not like how on a whiteboard sometimes they have a projector
Mm-hmm.
and you like see pictures and stuff.
Mhm.
But I think there should be like, if you're looking at a plant, you should like really see the plant in real life.
Yeah.
The real thing.
Yeah, like
In
really
dirt.
plant the plants.
Yeah. And not just.
Not just on a whiteboard,
Mhm.
just projecting.
We'll go to you and then if you have.
Okay. I didn't really get to see a lot of flowers and like colorful ones, just gray, dark purple, and that color.
Okay.
I like more colorful, like pink, purple, lighter purple,
Mhm.
and stuff like that.
Yeah.
Do some colorful.
Yeah,
More color.
But also, I think it's still growing. So
Yeah.
we might do
Yeah.
that in the future, but it's still growing.
Because it's still growing.
Yeah,
Yeah.
but
It's
like,
like planted in spring.
yeah.
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 So then,
Every like plant order has a 200 or like 100 things. All
Yeah.
like tons of. Yeah. So.
Did you have something? What advice would you give a teacher if they wanted to use a greenhouse to teach?
Well, you might want to get different varieties of plants so that you can plant them, and then you might have it as a mystery to someone, and then when it grows, they could see it and get surprised
Ooh, I
or
like that.
something.
I like that.
And like they could have the AC on so that you wouldn't get all hot in the summer.
It's hot in the greenhouse.
And it would be cool if we could like actually plant them.
Oh.
Cause
Yeah, like
we separate, we didn't really separate them. I mean,
You help with one step but not all of it, so
Yeah.
maybe let the kids see like the whole process.
Yeah.
Like the full picture.
Yeah.
Yeah. You have your hand up, and then we'll work our way around you.
I think that connected to her, there better be a lot of fans in there.
Fans.
It gets really hot.
Yeah.
You know,
Good.
sunlight and then insulated.
Mhm.
It's supposed to keep the heat in, so
Mhm.
it's like a cycle of heatness. Okay,
It's gotta be.
that's what makes sense.
All right.
I
Temperature
think it's like-
regulation.
You should get different kids or different grades to do different stuff.
Mm.
So then they can all see the product of every plant and that would be, that's what we're doing right now.
Yeah. To get more grades
Yeah.
involved. Yeah. Awesome.
Let's say like we bring an 8th grader because I don't know if the school was built when the 8th grader was here.
Mhm.
And then they get to like if they want to start like planting stuff, they get to like practice it there.
To bring an 8th grader?
Yeah.
Yeah.
8th grader.
Just one thing quickly as you're thinking about this. One of the things teachers always say is, I'm feeling nervous about taking students outside because I want to make sure they're safe.
Yeah.
What kinds of things advice would you give to teachers to help keep you safe outside? Like I never one was like, if we're outside, how do they go to the bathroom? Like these are some of the things that teachers that stop them.
maybe there should be
Okay.
more than one adult so that they
Yeah, like
unless you
adults
take a
everywhere.
whole group, but it's always like, but I didn't have to go to the bathroom by then, but I do
Right.
now.
Right. So more than one adult or multiple adults? Yeah.
Not connected right now.
Okay, sure.
That was my last question.
Yeah.
Make it really accessible, because like if it's hard to get to, no one's gonna visit it. And no one's gonna.
It's like you have to take a 5-mile hike to go to a greenhouse. It's like
Yeah, it's like-
nobody's really gonna visit.
This is one we like to ask all our students that we interview and teachers. If you had to come up with 3 words, you could only share 3 words to describe what it's like to be outside to learn. What 3 words come to mind? And if you're stuck on 3, you can just do 1. But Gavin, can you start us?
Energetic. So fun. Fun.
Awesome, thank
2
you.
funs?
Yeah.
All right.
It's so fun.
Double
Yeah.
fun.
Double fun. I love it.
Reese?
Exciting.
Experience?
No, experiments. Cool.
Thank you.
Energetic. Hands-on. And
That counts as 1 word.
Yeah, we
Hands on
might
is
take
good.
that one, hands-on.
You just say it real
Okay.
fast.
Yeah.
and cool.
Thank you.
Fun, free, and cool.
Free, was that the middle
Was your
word?
second word free, Keisha?
Free?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like free for everyone.
And when you say free, what do you mean? Like free as in money?
No.
Yeah.
Like, it's just like a good experience to have. And like
You feel
you
great. And
Yeah.
Thank you.
instead of being like trapped in a house all day.
How about yours?
Experience, fun, and cool.
Nobody said dirty.
Oh!
They all said fun, it's all the
Yeah.
same, fun, dirty.
It's the same.
There you go.
Okay.
Hands on is dirty.
Hands on is being
Okay,
dirty.
all right.
Good, good.
Clarifying.
Nice work.
I have a, it's not a question, well, sort of a question. If I knew of a group of fourth graders, you're fourth grade, right?
Yeah.
Who were beekeepers as part of their project instead of greenhouse kids, would you want to talk to them?
Yes. 100%.
Why wouldn't we?
Awesome.
Imagine if your classroom could do a Google Meets with their
Yeah.
classroom.
Yeah.
And ask that, yeah, that's what I'm talking about.
Okay.
Was there anything that you wanted to say that we didn't ask about? Anything that you wanted to share that you were like, ooh, I hope somebody, what do you got, Keisha?
I have bees like living right next to my house in a park, and there are really pretty flowers over there that I like to pollinate.
I have a question.
Sure.
You know how a beehive has honey all over it?
Mhm.
So when it dries and bees don't live in it anymore, I touched it and it feels like cardboard. Like, why does it make it
Feels
flaky?
That's a question you have to
It feels
say
We
you'll
might
have
have to
to
call
ask
Marodi.
those
Let's get him on speed dial. Call him up. Yeah.
Start jotting down your questions.
Yes.
It sounds like we can make this happen.
Send it to them. They would have an
Their teacher's
answer.
name is Maggie, and
Yeah.
we're gonna buy some honey from them. They're gonna show us. They have
Yeah.
a whole bee uniform and everything.
Oh wow.
So we'll,
Yeah, we're talking major.
Are they eighth graders?
They're fourth
Fourth
graders,
graders,
just
like
like
you.
you.
I want to try
Yes.
that, honey.
And they
Yeah,
feed them
right.
bees and everything?
That's
so
what
cool.
Maybe we can do an exchange, like if we grow vegetables, we can
Yes.
send them some of our
I love it.
veggies.
A
and they
trade.
Can, like a barter.
Yes.
You guys can get
Yes.
some honey.
Yeah. But these are awesome questions. This is what we're excited to hear more about.
All right, you guys good? Or I know it's lunch recess.
Wait,
All
It's
right.
only 1:02, you're not super late. Do you have lunch first or recess first?
Recess.
It's indoor recess.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
If you want, you can head, unless you want to keep chatting or having more.
I don't know. I don't know. I don't know.
Any other questions? Yeah, we have another question.
Oh, there's
Coming
another
in.
question.
Another question.
What seeds, what crops, what plants, what flowers did you plant and who decided what?
Do you remember the teacher's name that was with you? I know she's new this year, so it's a new name to learn. Miss Bolshaw?
Oh yeah.
Oh, yeah.
She picked the flowers, and we basically just had the flowers. I did milkweed.
I did.
So you had to like find the seeds, and then you had to like take it all off and and then you get dirt and you put it in and sprinkle the seeds on and stuff like that.
I mean, it was like ready. You did it a little while.
Maybe.
So just flowers, no tomatoes or cucumbers?
No,
No food
Not
just
yet.
thing. I would sneak in and get some.
Good. Yeah.
No one tell anyone. Wait, just make sure you didn't hear that.
I saw
We are
nothing.
recording.
I
just
saw
saying.
nothing.
Oh, wait, cut that.
Cut that.
Instead
Yeah.
of
We'll edit, yeah.
What are they doing on the greenhouse? Not the greenhouse exactly, but the thing around the greenhouse.
What do you
Did
think?
Miss
Aren't
Tufts
they doing
share the
slides?
pictures with you yet?
No.
I think I know.
You'll have to ask Miss Tufts. She has the photos.
Yeah.
Abby.
Are they making a playground or something?
Yeah, they're building another playground, and I think they're also expanding the garden. Yeah, because it has that like that.
So like where the
fence.
tunnel is, you're
Yeah.
gonna be able to go through the tunnel and there's gonna be a slide put in. It's gonna be a whole nature playscape. So it's not just that
Cake for the
flat like grass that nobody can do anything on.
Yeah.
Oh, that's so cool.